The following presentation of the National Football League.
Representing the legendary Al Davis and the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the Dallas Cowboys and the Las Vegas Raiders. On the visiting sideline, a look at the Cowboys head coach. His side taking full advantage of their bye week to rest and recover. Running the show across the field, that's Raiders head coach Pete Carroll. These guys mired in a losing streak, hoping a trip home is going to help them snap out of it. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you, hoping there's a good one in store for all of us. In Monday Night Primetime. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Well, here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL draft, it's Dak Prescott. Dak off the play fake.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott. Throw secured by George Pickett. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. Another run for Williams. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground with Williams. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Vaughn running dead ahead. And he only picked up about 3 yards there before they got to him. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3.
Dak now from the gun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered kid on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
And it's caught. He's got Lamb. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Up the gut they go with Williams. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. All right, got to get 4 here, Brock. They're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just...
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Dylan Laube on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the Raiders now for their opening drive. And leading them out, you and I have both covered this guy, Brock, a veteran drafted back in 2013, coming off a career high in passing yards last season. It's Geno Smith.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns.
By a man, he's in the clear. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. First down, Smith to throw. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. All set now. First and 10.
That's another Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Cowboys 27-yard line.
First carry, he's rocked. That ball's free. And the Cowboys scoop it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And as we work our way through November, you see here, he's the leader league-wide right now in rushing touchdowns. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And the defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. Third down coming up. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
It's a gain of 20.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop in behind the line. Prescott has that offense moving quickly. Now looking to throw. And he's got it on the sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. First down. Here's Dak. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Back to the air. Prescott. Off his back foot. He's going to hurl this one deep. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Dak throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Cowboys putting it away here on fourth, and it's the long-time vet Brian Anger on now. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And we've seen how well he's adjusted to the NFL in his first season. And you can see the league's notice, too. He's leading the early race for Offensive Rookie of the Year. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. Coming to the line for another first and 10. From the gun, Smith. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offensive line, this is second and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Trey Tucker makes the play. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. New set of downs from 37.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They're going option keeper on 1st and 10. This is ahead for about 5. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs.
He's tackled at the 30.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 390%.
Smith back to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. An injured player out there after the snap, and the medical staff quickly out to him. And that is Geno Smith that they're headed for. Here's the backup. First throw. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Cowboys and C.D. Lamb headed back out on offense. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
At their own 36-yard line.
O'Connell working from the pistol. Completed over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. From the gun, O'Connell. It's Genty underneath. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Working out of the gun, it's O'Connell. Brought in by his back here, it's Genty. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
And a Raider 1st down.
Another throw for O'Connell. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. 2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack. A tight end in motion now. O'Connell now against a blitz. Finds his back complete. And he's tackled for a short gain. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest. And that one forces a 4th down. And this is going to stick them deep on their own side. That's out of bounds at the 9-yard line. The Cowboys and C.D. Lamb headed back out on offense. And so far, with a chunk of the season gone, you can see he's been the league's most productive receiver in terms of yardage. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. The Cowboys Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Just a yard left to go on second down. Dak now from the gun. Look at that power, deep left side. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing here just before halftime. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Trying to lob that one in, but no luck. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it. Our trip through the NFL starts now. We begin with the reigning, defending Super Bowl champs, the Eagles, at home to take on the Lions in a matchup of the top 2 seeds in the NFC a season ago. And it's the Super Bowl MVP, Jalen Hurts. From there, why don't we go to Cleveland? Let's check in on the Browns as they host the Baltimore Ravens. And this is LaJohntay Wester. A deep shot downfield, and he's right there to look it in, and they're not gonna get him. 80 yards on the catch and run for the touchdown. The Ravens win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today. One more for you. Let's go to SoFi Stadium. It's the Rams hosting the Seattle Seahawks. And it's Kyren Williams. He's going to take it in, 18 yards away. It's a touchdown. The Rams are playing well. They move to 7-3 with the victory. A final look now at the rest of the scores from week number 11, with Indianapolis and New Orleans enjoying the week off. Meanwhile, in our game, just 1 touchdown on the board. 7-0 is the score, as we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Laube with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Out come the Raiders. They'll have it first to begin the 3rd quarter. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
This is Gentine on 2nd. He dodged the tackle. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
22 yards. And a Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Go play fake here with Smith. He gets this to Michael Mayer. And he's taken down at the 30. A pickup of 17. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
That's another loss.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end, because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Dumps it off to his running back. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Out of bounds at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Genty from the gun. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. And stop made by Donovan Ezeraku. Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on 3rd. They send a receiver in motion right. Smith on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. Room to work at the 35. And finally, they take him down at the 36-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Running right, it's Williams. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd.
Dak off the play fake.
At the 34-yard line.
Into the hands of Pickett. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. So the long run a positive, but we see the negative here as one of his blockers in some distress following the play. Williams now on 1st and 10. He's going to have this one down to the 28. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
That's another Cowboys first down.
Straight ahead with Williams. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Remain Pratt with the play defensively. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys push their lead further to start the half. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big game, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him, have to do their job. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Laube with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. 1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. An injured player out there after the snap, and the medical staff quickly out to him. And that is Geno Smith that they're headed for. O'Connell here from the gun. Short pass brought in. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 4.
O'Connell to throw it. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
You know, one of the beauties of the game of football is it never sits still. It's constantly adapting. And that nickel defense right there, critical in taking the ball away. And when you think about nickel defense, you think about Rondé Barber, won the Hall of Fame in the summer of 2020. Really revolutionizing the position of the nickel back. That nickel defender and that nickel defense, critical in that takeaway we just saw.
On the handoff, this is Williams. And that run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
Williams, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up
Draw play, this is Williams. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. The Cowboys control possession and the scoreboard as they try to finish out this win. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. They'll give it to Williams on the option. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Prescott has that offense moving quickly.
A 2-yard gain. It's
going for it. It's Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Up the middle, Vaughn. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 13-yard line.
From the gun is Prescott. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Incomplete. John Johnson on the coverage.
Now Prescott. For the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. A pretty automatic look for him from the left.
I think you could call this one, okay? This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Rounby with the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. Smith on 1st down. It's a screen play to Genty. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Connects on the crosser. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Vegas, first down.
Throwing now on 1st down. O'Connell. That's Mayer. He's got it. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
10 more yards. Complete to Michael Mayer.
O'Connell. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down. Offense to the line fast. On 3rd down, here's O'Connell. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. Well, they had one last gasp to try to make something happen here in the red zone, Brock. Just wasn't there. This defense too locked tucked in, coming up with the interception.
Yeah, it's the work they do on those first 3 downs to get to this 4th down, like a pitcher does, to get to an 0-2 count. They know it's their advantage. And once that offense decides to go for it on 4th down, a good chance they're going to get that stop. And oh, by the way, a few style points and add it to the stat sheet with the INT.
Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. Quick slant to Ferguson. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down. Prescott has that offense moving quickly.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and
Back to
4
throw.
at the 9-yard line.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
That's good for a Cowboys.
They fake the hands off. Now Prescott. Lamb has another one. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Williams on the carry. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up
Oh,
second.
Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jermaine Pratt picks it.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the football.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 48.
On 1st down, O'Connell. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
Malik Hooker on the coverage.
Working out of the gun. It's O'Connell. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. They kick the running back in motion. Man in motion, headed right. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. I can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Man downfield, and Myers has it. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. Another throw for O'Connell. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. From the gun, O'Connell. Complete out to the right. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 9.
Throw here, 3rd down. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get it back to within 2 possessions. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping the tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. This is Williams. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They're going to pass it here. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Give to Williams from the gun. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
It's second and inches.
Now it's Williams. And he has the Cowboys' first down, Brock, and that should clinch this win for them. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Another run for Williams. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Upping the pace here as the clock continues to run.
A gain of 3.
Dak off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. So to the victor go the spoils, Brock, as they celebrate the win. That's a positive feeling that you know is going to carry through the week ahead.
And it makes everybody in the building feel better. It does, from the secretary to the coach to the owner. And it makes all the practices, the film rooms, the workouts a lot easier over the next couple days. Nobody wants to slog through those coming off a loss. But coming off a win, they'll have a boost and really attack the week as they get prepared for their next opponent.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.